Hello, interwebs. Had a little bit of a problem. For some reason, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So the only thing we missed so far is I'm Mira in King's Landing, and I go through the motions of all the things that they gave me. They gave me a piece of coin. Her brother Ash, he's in the Black and White Kingdom. You know, with the dude that changes his face. If you watch Game of Thrones, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then watch Game of Thrones. I read a note from my mom asking me to talk to the Queen-to-be and ask her for a favor. Some coal boy comes in and he pretty much tells me, like, hey, you know, what's wrong? I tell him what's wrong, and I'm telling him I'm worried and all that. I'm honest. And he pretty much told me that he heard something about the Forresters and Starks, but he doesn't know what. And that, you know, pretty much he hinted that he could hear things because people ignore him. Right now the Queen-to-be has come pick me up, and we'll pick it up from there. You only missed like 5 minutes of the episode, and I'm really sorry about that. So let's go. So let's see what this girl has to tell me.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in
Hello
fact.
there.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
So I think my character knows how my
What
family
you've suffered is
going.
beyond imagining.
My family wrote me, my lady.
I don't doubt they must be overcome with grief.
Yeah.
But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are
think she's
limits
a
to what
spy.
I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
I should ask her
To
for
have a
help.
handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Yeah.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept.
Cersei. I don't like her.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Of course she did. She's
She
Jack.
was very pleased with herself.
Yeah,
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
So you're firing me?
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do
Yeah,
as you
I'll do as
ask,
you ask.
my lady.
Because I need your
I
help.
knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Yeah. I'll just kiss her butt.
See if the
I have
Queen
to, man.
Regent is
I'm a
ready to receive us.
freaking prisoner. Political ransom. Political hostage. Spies.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Gotta do what I gotta do. For my family.
Good luck.
Man, I wonder if she's gonna behead me. I'm not gonna admit that I'm a traitor or anything like that, because I'm not. Like, she's a girl. Like, what? Yo, Cersei's such a bitch. Fuck your brothers. Oh my god, is Joffrey there? Oh, and Tyrion is there. Hey, Tyrion! Let's make out.
You can do this.
Not me, though. My character. If every time I talk, it's my character. Tyrion.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
I don't want to.
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Tyrion.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House
What?
Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
No,
Perhaps
bitch.
you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
I agree with
Yes,
you,
Your
Grace.
Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He isn't.
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Huh.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening.
Yeah,
wouldn't you?
pretty much. I'm
Ask any
sucking the
Lannister, and they
toes
do whatever was
of your
necessary to save
disgustingness.
Casterly Rock. It would be
Just to
unfortunate to see
survive.
another house lay claim to what's yours.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Oh, she's been engaged twice.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves. Pretending to be something they're not.
I like how they zoomed into Margaret.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Ah,
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question.
I have to.
Go on.
My
won't be-
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
No,
Who do you choose?
I just want to, my
The
king,
king,
of course.
of course.
Well said.
Oh, Marjorie hates
Sorry, you
me.
didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Bitch, you caught on.
I'd
Oh,
like a
Marjorie
word with
hates
you, if I
me.
may.
We're
Of
not gonna
course,
make
Your
out. Oh, you saw that evil eye?
I'll walk you out.
Alright,
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Yeah,
You have my condolences for his loss.
These are trying times, my lord. My family fears what might happen now that the Boltons rule the North.
They must still answer to the crown. You shouldn't forget that, nor should they. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences.
I know you do.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters.
Oh.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
Yeah.
You are a brave girl.
Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't even know anymore.
Now,
Marjorie's gonna be mad at me, my family's gonna be in danger. We're gonna have the forest for how long?
3 bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet again.
Yeah, Tyrion.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then,
Oh my god!
this is not the norm.
Tyrion, I love you so much,
King's
dude.
Landing can be a
Oh
nest
my
of
god, one of my
vipers to
favorite
the uninitiated.
characters. Probably the third favorite. Second. I was saying him second favorite because first spot is Snow and Khaleesi. Like everybody else's favorite, I know. Blah, 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 blah. Comment down below if you've seen Game of Thrones and who's your favorite character. There we go. That's what you should comment down below.
Mira,
Yo,
I was
spy.
worried. How was
Are
it?
you friends? Or were you just eavesdropping?
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
I just told her whatever she wanted to hear, bitch.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Jesus Christ.
Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
And this girl's gonna hook me up with like the
Although,
ugliest person alive.
marrying a king?
The town
imagine what that would be
royal crazy.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no, bitch. You're crazy motherfucker.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen?
No, no
You
way.
northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Come on,
Let's
funny.
see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
She's mad.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
I'm sorry, come on, girl.
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
I know, but I'm so
I'm just
sorry.
glad it's over.
I'm sorry. We can't make out now?
King's Landing can
Such
be
a guy.
exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
With what?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
Exactly.
You learn very quickly.
Yes!
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the
She
Boltons
loves me
might
again.
do to your
I
family.
fixed it. Every red thing is right
I
again.
do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Yeah, it was very difficult. I had to lie
Thank
to
you,
the
my
bitch.
lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Protect my family. Oh man, do I do it? No, Tyrion said he'll help me.
My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you. For my family. But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding ceremony.
Yeah, there's no point.
And I would
Tyrion's
never
gonna help me. Tyrion's
want
gonna
to
help me.
jeopardize that.
Make
Soon I will be
alliances
queen.
somewhere else.
And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now we must both be cautious.
Yep.
Of course, my lady. You're right. Better to wait.
I should have said my family will prevail. Damn, I wish I could rewind time. Ooh. Alright then. Pause. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, interwebs. That was exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of lying. I was worried. This game is really good. It's keeping me emotionally checked. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys come up to the next episode. We're going to be posting it really soon. If you really like the episode, please press like. Also, subscribe for more episodes. Hopefully, I'll be making more than this. In the meantime, I will see you later, interwebs. Sorry for the dramatic pause.